Chronicles of a Bus Driver. Now, my motto is students wait for the bus doesn't wait for students. You should be at the bus stop before I get there. And for the most part out here in Granville County, most of the students are there waiting. But in Wake County, it's like every now and then you find one parent who just chronically late. I mean, every day. I had this one parent last year. She just could not get to that bus stop on time. She'd call me up and she'd say, "Hey, Mr. Thomas, what time you gonna be at the bus stop?" And I'm like, the same time I was there yesterday, the same time I was there the day before yesterday, the same time I'm gonna be there all day this week. Why are you asking me this? But I just said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So she said, well, the app got me getting there in 20 minutes. So I'm like, well, I don't know what to say because we won't be there. But anyway, it's usually the woman who's always late. The men get the kids to the bus stop on time. So there's one particular morning she said, "Hey, can you wait for me? I'll be about. It's gonna be about 7 minutes later." I said, "Yeah, okay, no problem." So we're waiting. 7 minutes turning into 10 minutes. 10 minutes turning into 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, oh my goodness. And so she calls me up and she said, "Hey, I'm at, I don't know, Atlantic in Six Forks. I'm just making up a street, and I'll be there in 5 minutes now." I know where she is. Now, I know it takes longer than 5 minutes to get to where I'm at, but we've all done that. You're running late, and you're like 10 minutes out, and you call the person or you text the person, say, "Hey, I'm 5 minutes out." Well, good and doggone well, you 10 minutes out. But anyway, so I waited. So this one evening, she calls me up. She said, "Hey, Mr. Thomas, I'm at the doctor's office." I'm like, what that got to do with me? So I say okay, and then so we get to the bus stop. She not there, so the way this route was set up, this run was set up, it's kind of hard to just skip the stop, go drop some other kids off and come back because it's very congested in that area. So we sitting there and we waiting and waiting, and finally the ice cream man came by. So it turned out to be a good thing, So the kids and I had some ice cream, and I bought one of those bomb pops, like red, white, and blue ices. Man, that thing was delicious. I can go for one right now. Only problem was I couldn't eat it fast enough. It started melting. I got it all over my hands. So see, mess around, got brain freeze. So I was upset, but that thing was good. I can go for one right now. But anyway, parents, especially women, get these kids to the bus stop on time. A few times I had to leave the girl. I mean, the student was a nice student, but I can't. I can only wait but so long. But anyway, I don't really have that problem out in the country. So just another day in life of a bus driver in the country.